Hello students, welcome back to our video. So in the last video we discussed about the equity shares. In that we saw the characteristics, meaning and characteristics of equity shares. So in today's video we are going to look at the types of equity shares. So there are three types of equity shares. First one is ordinary equity share, then second one is sweat equity share, and the third one is other equity shares. So now let's start with the first one, that is ordinary equity shares. What is ordinary equity shares? So these shares are very important for the company. Ordinary equity shares are very important for any company. Companies which raise capital, it is compulsory to issue the equity shares. These shareholders are true owners of the company. Only this shareholder bear the real risk of the business, because it is not the definite to get the dividend, and if receivable then the rate of dividend is not the fixed. Moreover, if the company becomes insolvent or goes into liquidation, then funds realized after selling the assets, then debts are paid, and after that in the end of the at the end they are repaid their capital. So the promoters issue this share to raise the capital, keeping in mind their short-term, medium-term and the long-term capital requirements. To raise large capital, the company divides the capital into small parts or shares. Such each part is called share. So the purchaser of this share is called the shareholders. So in short, we can say that ordinary equity shares are very important for the company, because companies which raise share capital, which gather capital through shares, it is compulsory to issue the equity shares. For any company which raises their capital through shares, then it is compulsory to issue equity shares, and equity shares are also known as the shareholders. So these shareholders are the true owners of the company. So those people who issue equity shares are known as the owners of the company, and only these shareholders bear the real risk of the business, because in the earlier we discussed that equity shareholders get their capital back after the payment, after selling all the assets, and after selling the assets that the debts are repaid, and after that at the end if any profit remains, or we can say any funds remains, then only equity shareholders get their capital back at the liquidation of the company. So equity shareholders are the real shareholders, because they bear the real risk of the company. Okay, so the purchaser of these shares are called the shareholders. So ordinary equity share is very important for any company. Now the second one is sweat equity shares. Company allots shares to its directors, persons working in the company who possess special knowledge, and to employees at discount or without consideration of cash. Such shares are called sweat equity shares. So sweat equity shares means company allots. Allots means company give these shares to its directors or the persons working in the company who possess, who has special knowledge, and to the employees at discount without consideration of the cash. Then such shares are called sweat equity shares. And the third type of equity share is other equity shares. Other equity shares are of two types. First one is equity shares with voting rights, and second one is equity shares with different rights in relation of dividend and having voting rights. Okay, got it? So there are three types of equity shares. First one is ordinary equity shares. These are the very important shares for any company because these equity shareholders are the true owners of the company, because these shareholders bear the real risk of the company. Then second type of equity share is sweat equity shares, and third type is other equity shares, which also are of two types. First one is equity shares with the voting rights, and second one is equity shares with the different rights in relation of dividend and the voting rights. So this was the note on equity shares. There is one different chapter which covers only the equity shares and the preference shares. So detailed study you guys will be learning in the following chapters. Now let's move to the preference shares. What is preference shares? Like equity shares, preference shares are also issued. So let's first see the meaning of preference shares. The shares having first right to receive dividend from company's profit, and at the time of liquidation of company have the first right for getting repayment of capital, such shares are called the preference shares. The preference shares are those shares, means the person who issues the preference shares of the company, then that shareholders have the first right, means they get the first right to receive the dividend before the equity shares. So the preference shareholders have the first right to receive the dividend from the company's profit, and at the time of liquidation of the company also they have also the first right for getting the repayment of capital. After dividend is given to preference shareholders, and after the capital is repayment, then and only if any profit remains, then and then only equity shareholders get the dividend as well as the capital. So the first preference is given to the preference shareholders. Okay, got it? Now let's see the characteristics of preference shares. So first characteristic is dividend. So preference shareholders have the first right to get the dividend at the fixed rate. So those persons who issue the preference shares of any company, then they have the first right, means they will get the first dividend at fixed rate. So the dividend payment rate is also fixed. If company even making losses, if company is making losses, even though they have to pay dividend to the preference shares at the fixed rate. So this is the first characteristics, that is preference shareholders have first right to get the dividend at fixed rate, whereas for the equity shareholders they have the second right to get the dividend, but also the rate of dividend is also not fixed. Then second one is right to vote. Preference shareholders have right to vote for matter relating to their interest only. They have right to vote for the matter to their interest only. Then third one is preference. The investors preferring to buy this type of share as they like to have a steady fixed income and security of their capital. So many of the investors like to buy these preference shares because it has a very steady fixed income and security of the capital. Then third one is market price. The price of these shares usually remains steady. Only when there is a change in the rate of interest, then their market price also changes. Then fifth characteristic is proportion of risk. In this type of shares, as compared with equity shareholders, the proportion of risk is less due to the priority of repayment of capital. So the risk of the preference shareholders is less as compared to the equity shareholders. And the last characteristic is repayment of capital. At the time of liquidation of company, after repayment of all the liabilities, preference shareholders have preference over equity shareholders to get the repayment of capital. So preference shareholders also get the first repayment of capital before equity shareholders. So these were the characteristics of preference shares. Now let's see the types of preference shares. So there are two types of preference shares. First one is redeemable preference shares before 20 years and redeemable preference shares after 20 years. Detailed explanation of the types of preference share in this chapter is not given because there is a separate chapter of equity shares and the preference shares. So details you guys will be learning the details of these types of preference shares in the following chapter. So with this, now we have discussed the theory of preference shares. Next is the difference between equity shares and the preference shares. So now we are going to stop here, and if you have any questions or any doubts, please feel free to comment below the video. Thank you.